So what am I doing? I'm shifting the heart over to the left side. I'm looking for something that's going to drop down and drain the thorax. So that is a zygos. Now, let's take a look at what you would see. This is your thymus gland. That's why they kept it. Obviously, this would be the left atrium. The right atrium would be over there. Obviously, the heart has been removed from the pericardial sac, which is that. So, superior vena cava. This guy is the brachiocephalic. The external jugular is going to meander out around the cheek and dump into brachiocephalic. This guy is external jug. Can everybody see that well enough? This one will have come off your external. So this normally runs right along with the carotid artery, so this would be internal jugular. Then it perforates the hole. As it perforates the hole, what you're going to see is a little tiny snippet of subclavian. From subclavian, you're going to axillary. From axillary, you'd go to brachial. Those are the veins that are going to be in the thorax. There's one other vein. The other vein is this one. This is the inferior vena cava. Okay? So I perforate diaphragm. I'm now going to find the liver. I've taken a chunk off the superior surface of the liver, and I don't really have a very good hepatic. I'll make sure that I get it. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, this is your hepatic vein. Can everybody see that well enough?
What is it?
Hepatic vein. Right there. If I wanted hepatic portal, see it down here? And in here? That's hepatic portal. Where am I in relation to hepatic vein?
Underneath it?
I'm underneath.
Inferior.
So you find the liver, you either go above it to find hepatic or below it to find hepatic portal. Now what we're going to do is we're going to shift everything over. This big vertical piece is going to be the IVC, inferior vena cava. As I said, veins are going to be much larger. Now, here's my adrenal gland. This, bless you, is going to be adrenal lumbar. So you find the vein that's running over the surface of the adrenal gland. Next, we're going to the kidney. This is the renal. Then, she's pregnant, therefore, we have to drain a lot of fluffies, a lot of the uterus. So the gonadal vein is huge.
Wouldn't that be
Obviously,
male?
this would be ovarian. This is her uterus. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 4 fluffies in there. Okay, so now, what we're going to do, this is where the other gonadal would have come from. Okay? Or ovarian, rather. It enters the IVC directly. Down here, you'll be able to see iliolumbar along with its artery right there.
See it.
Right there.
Which one's that one?
Iliolumbar. It's both the artery and the vein. Then what we're going to have is we're going to split. So the IVC splits to send off our common iliac. See how it splits? So the first thing I find is going to be the median sacral, and I can see it way down here. Right there. I've got it on my probe. That's median sacral or caudal. Then anything after that, and I'm looking in, I can see it. Sorry. Right here. That's going to be internal iliac. After internal becomes external, and I have to move her uterus. So external would be back in the abdominal cavity, right there. Then as soon as I see these, I know I have deep femoral. Then anything after femoral would be, after
Saphenous?
deep femoral will be femoral, then after femoral would be
Saphenous?
saphenous. So this is saphenous, this is femoral. Deep femoral goes medially, then this is still femoral up there, and then we're going to send off external iliac. We'll go inward for the internals, because there's internals on both sides. Then we go to common, we send off median sacral, then we're going IVC all the way up. Okay? Those are the veins. Now, for the arteries, arteries are going to be slightly less colored. This is the vagus nerve. Here is our aortic arch. Then this is our first one. This is the brachiocephalic. Brachiocephalic splits three ways. You can see the split. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to go subclavian, carotid, carotid, and our left subclavian comes off by itself. Again, this is all the aortic arch. Now I said to shift everything, and you'll see your aortic arch a little bit better. You can also see the intercostals, both the arteries and the veins. See them? Okay, so aortic arch, sending downward, the descending aorta, we perforate the diaphragm. Here's where we perforated, right there. So now, here's our first unpaired branch. This is the celiac trunk. Celiac trunk is going to send off hepatic, gastric, and splenic. So, liver, stomach, spleen. And you'll notice that hepatic, or rather splenic, is going to split because it becomes epicloic and all those other kinds of things. Now, it will follow the order in the organs: liver, stomach, spleen. That's all you have to remember. Our next unpaired vessel is this one. This is the very large superior mesenteric. That's going to go to the to the small intestine. It will become the intestinal arteries that are going to be located inside the mesentery proper. Now, iliolumbar or adrenolumbar is right here. Then renal is here. Our ovarian is here. Here's our other ovarian. Here is our inferior mesenteric, because I said if you held up that, you can see the inferior mesenteric pretty well. Now you'll see your double upside down Ys. So, iliolumbar is here, the artery and the vein. This is external iliac. This is common iliac. This is internal, and caudal. So the external iliac goes through the wall to become our femoral, send off deep femoral, then femoral. End of story. We don't have to worry about a